Hello everyone, I'm back again with another tutorial. In this tutorial we will learn a few more things and then hoping to move ahead with the front end as soon as possible. Okay, so here in this video, in last video I showed you has many belongs to many relationships, so we will be using that now. And also I have done some little changes in my code already, so you don't have to worry about all those things because you already know how to do these things. So here I did some changes in the blog create blog. So I did the validation here, and you know what to do with that. So if I go to the create blog page, and I did some front-end validation here as well. So I hope you can do that all by yourself. And yeah, or definitely you will get the code at the end of this video in my GitHub repo. So don't worry about these things. Okay, now let's move on and do create blogs. I think I might have some bugs in some places, as some people has reported already. We will fix that, and also we have some assigned rule issues maybe, so we will all fix that in a later video. So now let's go ahead and create show the blogs we have. Okay, we will show the blog pages we have. I mean blog items, so we don't have any items here as well, and we don't have any resource created for that. So what we have to do is we have to create a default resources. So if you can see that we have I have created just blocks, just an object, nothing else, nothing big deal. So I created blocks here and blocks here as well. So what you can do is this is default resource, and you can go ahead and create blog. After create blog you can have it as well here. Okay, and my project is running, so I will simply refresh these things. And if you have not subscribed yet and new to my channels, please go ahead and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to provide available feedback. And if you have question, guys, again, and if you are new, go to our Facebook group, development with FP Lab, and we will try to help you as much as we can. Okay, so the problem here is that in this rule management page we don't have the blogs resources here listed because it's taking from the database. So what we have to do is that we have to just comment this line, and then we have to write the default one, default this dot default permission. So for the time being we will do that, and we will get the blocks item here. Okay, so what we will be doing is that we will be assigning all these items to the users. We should have developed this one at the end of after development, or at the end of all the resources, and since we don't have all list of all resources, so that was a problem. And that's okay, we have to keep working like this. And now we will have a blocks here. Okay, and one problem is that now let's comment this one out and use this one. We should be able to see this. Let's go ahead. Okay, we should be able to see this. Okay, that's nice. Now here we have blocks, and name is also block, so it's a bigger bit. Let's make it smaller. Let's make it smaller. Nice, cool. And I don't think it will have an impact as well here. Okay, we saved it. So it's a bigger B. So I think we have to redo, but let's skip and try to do it right from here instead of blocks. Yeah, here you go, we have bigger B. Let's make it smaller here. That should be fine. Now if I hover over it, I can see the blocks. So I have a new route called blocks. So let's create a route here now. So let's move on. We have a create block, so let's make another blocks with blocks route. Blocks, everything is same. Blocks. In here, let's take the admin pages. Okay, we don't have to take that. where's the pages? Admin, pages, category, assign role, admin, text. Let's duplicate this one with blogs.view. Perfect. So we have a blog page now. Let's refresh this page. Come to the blogs. We have this page now. That's perfect. So we have to have this one, blogs, and we don't add a new blog, so we can have a button here that says add blogs, or let's name it create blog. Okay, and create blog should take us to this page. So what we can do is add click. On add click we can say router.push. We can take them here. Okay, so let's find. So we are taking him to this page. Perfect. So that's really nice. And what we have, we will be deleting it, and we will just edit it. So edit will take it to another page as well, and we will just do delete things only. No editing here. No adding stuff here as well. We should have only delete modal. So delete modal should stay here. We will be deleting the items. That's fine. We are not going to add anything, edit anything, so we'll delete this thing, delete this dance as well, deleting index, website settings. I don't know if I have used it for anywhere, so let's remove this variable as well. Property. Perfect. So that's really nice, and I don't have to have add, edit. I don't have to do this one. Delete tag. We will not be deleting from here. Maybe we might have. We need this one. And for created, completed, get delete modal object. Watch. Okay. We need these things. Okay. That's pretty. This is it. I think. Now let's go ahead and bring in our data in order to look through. So in my last video I showed you admin controller, this blog data. So let's go ahead and copy it in here and say get the logs item. That's all. And we can say, yeah, logs data, whatever, and it's prefixed with app. So let's bring let's keep it here. Perfect. We don't need this one anymore. Node router. Perfect. List of blogs. Rest of data. Actually, we're returning this thing, so that's perfect. It might not work, but that's okay. We need to retrieve the blog items here. So we are getting not found HTTP exception. Okay, so it says get. So what is the problem here? A blog data. It's not this route defined. Apps. Okay, I think I did the wrong word here. Okay, it's working. So nice. We have all the blogs with their categories and their text. Okay, so our code is perfectly working now. What we have to do show here is that just a simple thing here. Let's keep it as blogs. Okay, perfect. So now here we will show blog, and then maybe title, and what we will be showing as title. We can show what we have here. I don't know if we need to show the post excerpt or anything else. I don't think we require a lot of data, but we can show what category this data in and what text it is using, and then maybe some metrics, views, and action. Okay, an action can have edit and view. Okay, we can have a visit blog, and visit blog will have a link, but right now, since I don't have a blog page right now, so I will not do, but I will keep that here, visit blog, and then let's keep this as it is. Okay, and here instead of text, let's go ahead, and it should be plural. Yeah, it is. So blogs, in blogs.land, you should be doing it in a component, computed property, but yeah, we can do it here as well. So let's call it blog, 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 blog. Though we don't need loading is delayed here, but anyways, blog.id, blog.title. Here, categories. That's much interesting. That is much interesting. So what we can do here is that we can run over the categories. We can run a for loop in categories. So category lives inside cat. So we can say ci, so I have already used in blog.cat, and it has to have it. So let's add a condition, blog.cat.length, and here we can use this c dot category name. Okay, c dot category name. Perfect, right? Awesome. And similarly, we can have t in tag, and we can say tag name. Perfect, right? And at the end, we can have c dot view. It says views, so let's go ahead now. Okay, we're getting an error. That's fair. Method C is not defined, so C in blog.get, yeah, C is not defined here. It should say t.tag name. That's perfect. Refresh again. Okay, views undefined. Okay, that's again a problem because C is not defined here. We should say blog.views because we are not inside the category or tag. We are inside the blog post itself. Awesome, perfect. So we have Vue.js, tags, views, comment, 0 action, and I don't know what's happening here. Okay, I got it now because it's creating multiple TD, so that's what's the problem. What I have to do is I have to take that things out of here and make another tag here, and let's make it here. Let's take this code inside the span tag because now span will be looping through. So the same thing goes for the tag. Awesome. Now there will be only one today, and I will change this design. Okay, did I miss something? What is the problem here? The spawn element doesn't mean anything on its own, but it can be useful when used together. So the spawn, I don't know what does that mean. Okay. Okay. Spawn. Why it doesn't have any text? Yep, it has a lot of text. Okay, it says get, so it should be tag. Perfect. So you see now Laravel, Vue, CSS all are really not visible and readable. So let's go ahead into the iView UI website and get some, I don't know, maybe tag. So let's take some tag design from there and show it here. Okay, we can take some okay, let's take very simple one. It doesn't has to be very much cool. So we take this one from here and paste it here. Same thing goes for the tag. Perfect. Now it should be looking nice. Much better. Now the title is missing. Why title is not being shown here? Okay. Is it just title or something else? Okay, we don't have title. Okay, I think we have some problems with the title in our blogs. So title was not added. This is title. Title is nice. Okay, awesome. We will look into this into the title issue. I'm not sure what was wrong, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and create a new blog. Admin controller. Title was required. Title request.title. Okay. This is very nice. Okay, awesome. Blah blah blah. Let's go ahead. Okay, so the title is not getting inserted. Title pull request title. Okay, I think I know why. Set title attribute. Okay, so instead of title attribute, we can say here, fix this using just like slug, and then we can, instead of title attribute, we can say slug attribute. Okay, Let's delete this one and create a blog. This should, okay, this should work now. We will solve all bugs later. Cool. Let's check out now. This should work now. And the slug is wrong. Shit. Okay, we don't have any slug actually, so it has to be title. So that's fine now. Okay, recreate this one. Yep, it's working fine, thanks. Okay, now since this is working very nice, now let's go ahead, and once you create the blog, we should take you to the blogs page here, in this page. Okay, so in our create blog page, after this is creating, we need to do the redirect. Okay, so how to do we do the redirect? This dot router.push blogs. So nice, blah 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 blah. Okay, perfect. We are here and we have the blocks created here. Now instead of getting like this, we can get the latest IDs ordered by, you can say created at descending or ID descending, both works. Okay, the latest one at the top. Cool. And let's do the delete things first. Okay, that's cool. Delete, I forgot how I did the delete things, so not here as well. In blog page, when you click on delete, is delete permitted? Be if is delete permitted. Okay, let's take some thing from here. Is delete permitted? From where it's getting referenced. Okay, no problem. So delete modal. Here we have the delete modal. And it should take the blog tag deleting index. So the index was some problem, some people were reporting index was wrongly deleted. So we can say that the index is this. Okay, fine. Now let's check. We don't have any delete URL, so let's send delete block. 001, so let's call one index. Index is 1, or if you want to delete the tag, so the text was, are you sure you want to delete the tag? This should be dynamic delete confirmation. So where this is coming from, by the way? Okay, so this should be dynamically presented. sure you want to delete this tag, so that's fine. I think we can send more object message. By default, we are not sending messages from all the places, so we could face problem, but we should solve them anyway. It should not say tag, okay? It should say whatever we send. Are you sure you want to delete this tag? Okay, and then success message should say blog has been deleted successfully. We might get error in other pages, but that's okay. And delete confirmation. So here we will show it dynamically, and this will be represented in everywhere. Message, and instead of this statically defined text, we can say success message. Perfect, right? Awesome. Refresh this page and call, or if you want to delete this tag. Okay, I think the project was not compiled correctly. Delete confirmation 12. Let's see if my code was updated. 12 is there, but for some reason this text is not getting updated. Okay, I think I wrote it tag. Shit, man, I'm really sorry. I wrote tag, so it should be tag. So yep, it was working. Sometimes this kind of crazy thing happens, so that's fine. Now let's check it out if close works and if delete works. It's okay, delete will not work. So route is not found. Let's see what data it sent. Okay, it sent a lot of information. Let's see. Okay, it sent the whole object. That's okay. Let's send this. We don't need all this information, by the way, in the server. So let's go ahead and send the ID only. Okay, and hope it should work. ID block.id. Data. Perfect. So we are sending the block ID 76. That's okay. Now I will show you something very interesting. You might not know these informations. So stick with me. I will show you on delete cascade. Cascade. I don't know how to pronounce it. I hope it is. Okay. So now let's go ahead and create a push route. And okay. This is the push route admin controller, and we can say delete log, and here we can say plain function with request, and this one we can say return blog where id Vuex.id 10 delete. I will show you something as well now again, and this is something might be useful for you guys. And you see, I have to write this way, this deleting stuff and editing stuff. So let's make a user snippets. I made quite some, so I will make another snippets for PHP. Laravel response and Laravel, let's say Laravel delete, eloquent delete, eld, ld. So let's see ld, and here what we can say here, delete item. What we can say here, there should be the modal where most probably id. So also if we want to change, let's say id, and here it should be the value. Okay, the same goes for update lu update. Now if I come here and if I even delete these things, and if I say Laravel, what was that? Laravel delete, Laravel updates. Okay, Laravel delete, I should get this now. So it should say blog, and where it says, oh no, php.json, it should be 2, it should be 3, 2. This is the pointer, cursor pointer where it will be. So let's do it again. Laravel delete modal blog id, that's okay, and we can say here request dot id. Perfect, nice, right? And we can include return as well if you want to. That's completely up to your choice. And let's go ahead and check it out now. id 76, so 76 should be deleted. Okay, we are getting an error. If I come here, 1, so the item was deleted. That's nice. Now check it out where we are getting an error. Get delete modal object success message, so it's not getting, okay, it was not defined. That's perfectly fine because I was trying to access it just like how we do in component, but it should say this instead. That's fine, works, nice, cool. 76, let's delete 72. I have 4 items, it should be 3 now. 72. Okay, delete method called 72 was the index was not deleted perfectly. Okay, so now instead of deleting, actually let's return 1 only and check it out why our blog's watch property get delete modal object is object dot is deleted text, so it should say blocks object dot deleting index. Yep, so the deleting index should be uncommented, so we can keep it here. So deleting index is the one using which as a reference we delete from the UI as well. So that's perfect. That was the bug actually. So item, am I wrong? Okay, awesome. I'm deleting okay, awesome. Right, let's see now. Okay, awesome stays. If I delete 73, okay, that's wrong. I think I did write it wrong. I'm not sure. I'm really confused now. Okay, awesome. Nope, I was right. But object dot deleting index. Okay, so the deleting index was here. So let me check it here. When we pass I. That's right as well. So now let's check it in the watch property. Console.log deleting index is object dot deleting index. Okay, we will get to know what is actually the problem. So index should be 1. Index is 1. Now after deleting, what is the index? So index is -1. Perfect. So that means we don't have the object for some reason. Console.log object. That's fine. This is a bug. Okay, let's check it out. Deleting index is always 1. That's the problem. So let's go ahead in our store. Okay, so the deleting index is something set here. Set here as well. So if I comment this one out, we were overwriting this deleting. Okay, since we were overriding, let's see if we can access the deleting index from the component page for some reasons. Or let's say here. Sorry guys, this video is getting longer because we had some bugs to fix. So I wanted to fix it at the end, but yeah, I have to fix it right now. Okay, awesome, should be gone now. No, I deleted. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. It's working now. So that is solved now. Cool. Perfect. Okay, awesome is gone. Now deleting is working. Finally, we were able to show the blog and delete the blog item as well. Perfect. Okay, so another interesting things that I wanted to show you is that in blog text, you see, if we go to the blog page, you see we have only 71 and then 77, okay? But if you go to the blog text pivot table, we have 71, 72, 73, 74, a lot of, so that means all the unused items are still there. Okay, so this is completely a waste. Okay, we cannot keep those resources that are still there. Okay, so one option is to do is that after deleting the blog, we delete all the items here as well. Okay, but that's not a good idea. So how do we keep the database clean, neat and clean? Okay, so one option is to go ahead and make relationships. So let's make it like, let's make it a foreign key, block text. Okay, so in relationships we make a relation column tag id should be no, we don't have to do these things, only just blog id should be dependent on blog. Logs table, wait a minute, blog text, blog id on blog, why it says only these things. Okay, but first of all, let's clean the database. So we have block categories here. This is block categories, and if I go to the blocks table, I have 71 and 77. So what we will keep only 71 and 77 and delete all others. 71, delete this 74, 75. Okay, so we keep only these two. Now check this out, if we can make the relationships. What? Blog ID should reference the ID here. I'm not sure why it's, oh, I don't have an ID here. Okay, never mind. I will show you these things in my next video. I think I missed something. So the concept is like, if you delete the blog, okay, if you delete the blog, it should automatically delete the blog categories as well. Okay, because it doesn't make sense. So for example, if we delete the blog of 77, blog ID with 77, so it should delete the category of this blog ID that has 77 ID as well here. Similar things goes for the block text, because we have a lot of unnecessary. Okay, let's say 72 to sims 76, we have this much rows unnecessarily in our system, which has no use in the system at all. Okay, so we have to remove them using cascade. So let's do this in the next tutorial. So in my next tutorial, I will be showing you how to do the editing stuff, and then this deleting things when you delete the blog. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice time.